So this is my first attempt at replacing the pilot assembly on a Majestic propane gas fireplace. As you can see, the pilot assembly is pretty beat up only after 5 years. So I'm going to walk you through this. I've lifted the entire plate off the unit, as you can see here. That's probably the easiest way to do it. And the next step is to make sure that all the connections are documented. There's 4 pieces to this. There's the pilot, the igniter, the thermocouple, and the thermopile. Each have to be connected to the controller if that's the particular model you have. So I'm going to go through that now. So as you can see, this pilot assembly is in much better shape. And if you look, there's a few wires that is tied to the igniter, labeled I. This goes to the plus and minus, and that right there is tied to S. And finally, the gas line right here. So if you look to see where this comes in on the controller, you've got I landing right here, labeled I, S landing on the far side, and then next to S you'll see the plus and minus, and that's what we're going to be removing to get the new cable tied in. Finally, the gas comes up to the pilot line right here. Part of the biggest issue here is removing all the fire stop from the hole. This goop is a pain in the ass, and do your best to peel it back, but basically if you need to cut something, cut it. Just keep track of where the wires went and how to put the new unit in. So now you can see the old unit is out. No longer there. Those are the 2 holes for the wires and the tubing to go through. So I'm now going to put the new unit down and mount it there. So I've got the new unit in, mounted, and I've got the gas connected, the gas line connected, and all the wires back in place the way I took them off. So one thing I'm going to do before I put the whole unit back is just test the spark. So plug it in and just see if you're getting spark, which I am. The gas is still shut off, but I just want to test the unit to make sure it's electrically connected. So as you can see, the pilot assembly is back in place, the new one. I've put the plate back in place, and now I just have to put the burner on. I had to run out and buy some fire barrier sealant, and you can see where I needed to put the sealant to provide a barrier from the electronics down below. I've also reinstalled the burner. So I've got my new pilot assembly and the burner's back in place.